All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Over the years of doing these fragrance reviews, I've seen a number of fragrances, and some that I felt were just right, and then some I felt were not right at all. But today I'm going to bring you 3 underrated fragrance bargains you can count on. Some of the fragrances mentioned in this video we have talked about before, and some we have not, but at the end of the day, these fragrances are great bargains. They smell good, and due to their cost, I think that a lot of you will enjoy them. They are easy on the pockets, and that is something that I think a lot of you can get behind. The first fragrance on our list today is a 2019 release, and this fragrance house is one that I don't talk about a ton, but when I do talk about them, the fragrances really do stand out. This fragrance is from the house of Guess, and most of you know Guess as being a fashion brand, but this fragrance is top tier. This one is a sweet, seductive fragrance, one that is reminiscent to a fragrance that many of you out there enjoy from the house of Versace, and this one is Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Now within Guess 1981 Los Angeles, you begin to get some of the fragrance vibe within the presentation here. In the base of this fragrance, you do have this woody aspect here, and the woody cap, the woody cap actually shows that. Inside the bottle, you get this hue that kind of looks like this sunset, and when I think of that, I think of something that is warm, and in this case, this fragrance is seductive, and it does have that warm, cozy feel to it. Additionally, in this fragrance, along with that woody base, there's a spicy nuance here, but there's a hint of freshness here as well. As I stated, this fragrance often gets compared to Versace Eros, and I think that it's fair to compare this fragrance to it. Now, this one is about 20 bucks or so that you can find this one, maybe $25 in store, but on the gray market, you'll probably be able to find this for under 20 bucks. Now, with the way this fragrance lasts and perform, I really think that this is a good buy. Now, I was actually sent this fragrance from my guy Chad over at the channel A Gentleman's Journey. He put me onto this fragrance, and every time I smell it, obviously I think of the guy, but I also think that this one can be worn by someone that is looking for a date night, something that is seductive, cozy, warm, and inviting. This fragrance will work. Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Now, before I go to the next fragrance on this list, I want to say one of the underrated bargains out there I feel really stands out, for me at least, comes from my fragrance collection. And I have 5 fragrances with Navitus Parfums. Within that, we have some deals going on right now. I know a lot of you hit me up like, yo, B, what do you have for the holidays? And what we decided to do is extend our promotion for the pre-launch. And what you're gonna get is 1 fragrance for 20% off, 2 for 30, 3 for 35, 4 for 40, and 5 fragrances for 45% off. Now, you can mix and match if you already have some of those fragrances within your collection and you don't want to purchase some of those for the holiday, then feel free to mix and match and go on about your business. We also have a discount going on. If you purchase 2 or more fragrances, we'll be offering free worldwide shipping. And I think that is great and underrated value in today's times. And you can also mix and match those steals and deals with other fragrances within the site, because that's just what we do. So no matter if you're looking for fragrances like Verve Matin or Elation, you have some great values there, and I really feel that these steals and deals out there are bargains for you, especially when you look at cost of ingredients, etc. But I'll save that for other videos where we can talk about that more in depth. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Now, this next fragrance on this list is from a house that I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel, and I've come back to this fragrance over and over again, and I honestly believe that this is the only fragrance I have from this company within my collection. And it's from the company Zenya, and I can't pronounce the first part of it, so I'm not even gonna butcher it, but this is Zenya, and this one is Milan. Yes, Zenya Milan. This fragrance was originally released in 2016, and I got this one in my collection at the top of this year. This is another fragrance that was sent to me from Chad over at The Gentleman's Journey, and this one is another one that was hit right on the nose. This fragrance to me really smells high quality, but the price on this thing is, well, so low that you can't say no. This is another fragrance that I think you could pick up for about $25 or so. But and here in the stateside, I've never seen this one in a store, only online. So this fragrance, although I don't get a ton of longevity and projection out this fragrance, this one you can easily reapply this one and be good to go. This one has a unique smell to it as well. It really has this fig in it, but also has this coconut type of vibe to it as well. And I think those things with this fruity aspect of it, also again that fig is really prominent in this fragrance, and it has some of this green feel to it as well that really just throw it through the sloop, and it comes off as a fragrance that is really unique in nature, and it smells really, really nice. Now, I do believe that this one is a part of a series, a tri-pack, if you will, of Zenya Milan. You also have New York and you have Shanghai. I have not smelled the other two, but if they smell anything like this, this will be a good buy across the board from a blind buy perspective. Zenya Milan from Zenya. And the final fragrance on today's list comes from a company that is obviously making fragrances, but these fragrances are a long way from their original roots. And this company started out making saddles for horses. And this fragrance is obviously a fragrance and not a saddle for a horse. And the fragrance comes from Alfred Dunhill, and the fragrance is Dunhill Icon Elite. Now, there are a number of fragrances within this Icon series, and most of them smell really, really nice. And this one is really no exception. With this fragrance in the top, you get this bergamot, and you also get this cardamom feel here. So it's like this duality of this battling aspect of warmth and freshness. But all in all, this fragrance is one that I don't believe gets a lot of attention, and for what you get with this fragrance, it's one of those ones that can slip under the radar, but if you get it, you're gonna be good to go. In addition to some of those notes we talked about in this fragrance, you also get some vetiver, you get this black spice and suede in this fragrance that kind of add to the lavish and luxury of this fragrance. So if you're looking for one that is really at a good price point as well, I think that this one can be had for maybe under 40 bucks all in all for 100 ml. If you go to a store to pick this one up, you're gonna spend maybe between 110, 120. I don't recall exactly, but I do remember seeing this one in either Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom's, and I think this one was closer to that $100 mark, if not slightly over. But online, this one can be found at a bargain. So if you're looking for a fragrance like this one, be sure to pick it up, because I think that honestly for me, this fragrance as well as all of the others within this Dunhill Icon series are well worth the original pricing for these as well. So I know it's not the prices that we talked about for those original fragrances, but again, this one can be found at a discount, and I think it's always good when you can get a steal or a deal on a fragrance. Again, which is why we're offering some discounts on the fragrances that I have to offer in the 5-minute collection. If you see them, you like them, you buy them, the discount is going to be automatic. So whether it's Exalted Wheat, Soir Exclusive, Idola, Verve Matin, or Elation, the fragrance discounts are there. You can also check out Steven's fragrances on the site because, well, his are ready to go as well. Listen, man, that's what I have for you today. These are 3 underrated fragrances that come at a bargain, as well as some additional bargains I want to offer the viewers out there today. As always, I'm your boy, Big B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are back again, and you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn bell.